Meanwhile, anti-Semitic graffiti was found in San Francisco after a pro-Palestine rally Saturday. District Attorney Brooke Jenkins tweeted last night saying it is not clear who did it, but it's assumed to have been associated with the protest. That statement did not sit well with protest organizers, and KRON 4's Rob Nesbitt joins us now live with what they are saying tonight. Hi, Rob.
DA deleted that tweet today that referred to the weekend rally as, quote, pro-Hamas, after she says she received several concerns from the Muslim and Arab community about how that tweet could be interpreted. These were the words spray painted across the Bank of America building in San Francisco Saturday, saying things like death to Israel and kill a settler. The graffiti was found after thousands marched down Market Street calling for the freeing of Palestinians along the Gaza Strip, where Israel has been at war with the terrorist group Hamas for more than a week. Wasim Haj with the Arab Resource Organizing Center was in the crowd of protesters.
There is a genocide happening in Gaza right now. Over 1,000 children, 2,700 civilians have been confirmed killed by the Israeli military.
District Attorney Brooke Jenkins tweeted about the graffiti Sunday night, saying her office assumed the person responsible was associated with the pro-Palestine rally. That did not sit well with Ariel Corinne with the group Jewish Voices for Peace and who attended Saturday's protest in solidarity with Palestinians.
The statement that she put out, it incites Islamophobia. It's inherently Islamophobic. It's also anti-Semitic because she's telling lies about the Jewish community when thousands of us as Jewish people were a part of that protest.
The DA deleted her original post from social media Monday after hearing from organizers of the protest, saying, quote, I listened and understand their concerns and as a result deleted the tweet. I do not support violence. The clearly anti-Semitic graffiti has no place in SF, and we must be mindful that a person who chooses to engage in hateful acts is not representative of an entire community or faith.
Vilify our peace march as anything but a peace march is extremely reckless right now, and we consider it an incitation to violence.
District Attorney Jenkins also acknowledged how the graffiti has the potential to lead to retaliation or an escalation in hateful conduct against the Jewish community. President of the Jewish Community Relations Council Bay Area, Tyler Gregory, says he believes the graffiti did come from Saturday's protest, but that not all protesters from Saturday should be thought of as a monolith.
Palestinians should not be equated with terrorism. That's a form of Islamophobia, that we saw after 9/11.
District Attorney Jenkins said today that her office is committed to ensuring the safety of all communities and that anyone caught committing a hate crime will be held accountable. Reporting in the newsroom, I'm Rob Nesbitt, KRON 4 News.